Welcome aboard. So today's topic of discussion is dinghies and the dinghy setup on your yacht. And you have to ask yourself, okay, well, I'm in the market for a dinghy for my boat, and I got to figure out what type of dinghy you can buy. Well, there's many different forms of dinghies, and I'm going to go over a couple different variations of them. Rigid bottoms versus with the fiberglass, or you just have the PVC. My boat specifically, I have a aluminum rigid bottom. It's from West Marine. It's the Rib 310 single floor rigid PVC inflatable boat. It retails for right now $2,100 before tax. And depending on what size boat you have, mine is a little under 11 feet. So around 10 feet, I would say. So you got to budget out what for that. You can get Hypalon or PVC. That's depending on what area of the country you're in. If you're in the Caribbean, you're in a lot of sun in Florida, you might want to do Hypalon. It's more expensive, but it holds up better. I just have the rigid PVC inflatable because I keep it covered at all times, and I spray that cover with a weather protectant sealant, so I'm not too worried about the sun beating down on the dinghy all the time. So let's go over that, and I recommend aluminum bottoms for your dinghy. Now you got to look at also what we have here is the Yamaha 9.9 horsepower engine. So you're gonna want to power your dinghy. So that's going to run you roughly $2,000 to $3,500 for just the motor, outboard motor, and accessories that go with that. Now, if you want to actually attach it to your yacht, that's going to run you around $2,000. So the setup for the dinghy on the back of the boat, let's add this up. Let's just say the dinghy is $2,000. Let's say your motor is $2,000. So just with the dinghy and motor, you're at $4,000. Now you want to attach to the boat. You get the dinghy davits, and like I have on here, this is the old picture, but these are the Weaver davits. These are vertical. I do not recommend having a dinghy vertical on the back of your boat. The previous videos, you can see the dinghy, it's actually with a Notley davit. So those Notley davits cost $1,700 plus the rigging for it. So just in the dinghy setup alone for your yacht, expect to spend anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 on a basic setup. I'm really happy with how it turned out, because I wanted to be able to take the boat to shore whenever I want, anchor out anywhere I want, and be able to get to shore. We have a 9-year-old French Bulldog that you're going to see in the next couple of videos when we take the boat out. So we definitely needed a dinghy, and that's the current setup. So I just wanted to briefly go over dinghy setup, and West Marine's a good brand, and the reason I got West Marine is because if anything happens to it, I can take it directly back to West Marine to fix and replace. If you get something on Amazon from China, who are you going to call to have a warranty on that? They all come from the Chinese factories, basically. I got mine during the middle of the coronavirus, and it took months to actually ship the dinghy from China to the West Marine facility, and then they actually broke my first one when I was in Tarpon Springs. So I do have some pearls of wisdom today, but before I get into the pearls of wisdom, I'm going to show you something that the Amazon guy brought me today. I have 2 flags that I'm going to install on the boat. My first flag, I actually have it at the boat. I'm waiting for rail holders so I can put the flag poles onto the actual rails. These are 3-foot by 5-foot flags. So let me show you. And the first flag is a Florida flag, so the state of Florida logo. I have that. And let's check this. Let's check this other flag out. So 3-foot by 5-foot. You got the pirate flag, and it says surrender the booty. And then remember, it's not your booty, it's your beauty. So we have 2 huge flags that are going to be on the boat. So if you're feeling naughty this weekend, we're actually going to take out the boat. I canceled my trip to Pensacola this weekend. I'm going to go to Pensacola next weekend, so I get to take out the boat this weekend. Hopefully the weather holds up, and maybe tomorrow's video is going to be about how to cook a chop house burger on the boat, on the fly bridge, on the grill. So tomorrow for lunch, we're having burgers on the boat, and we might take it out. I don't know, depending on what the weather situation's like. So my pearls of wisdom today, as always, it comes from some TV movie. I forget what it is. K-Pax. So he told that one of the mental patients, he told him to find the bluebird of happiness. So, you know, you got to go into your inner core and you got to find your own bluebird of happiness. And in St. Augustine, in Villano, if anybody knows what I'm talking about, please comment below. There is a bluebird of happiness at Villano. I'm not going to tell you where in Villano. In the Villano Beach area, basically, over the bridge. Where's the bluebird of happiness? And I will actually take you guys out there and show you the bluebird of happiness. Every time I see a blue jay, I'm like, there's the bluebird of happiness. Anyways, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel, and they have a lot of great boating content. So as always, go get your dinghy, thumbs up, and I'll talk to you tomorrow on the boat with Chop House Burgers. Awesome. Ciao.